Alright, so it's chemtrails in Tampa Bay. Chemtrails are back. Look at that. Look at that. The entire sky, probably the entire county, is covered. And there's one being laid down right now. You can see this is an ideal time to analyze chemtrails because you can see them in various states of development. You can see this one just being laid down. You can see those two having been laid down a little while ago. You can see that one over there having been laid down even longer ago. And then you can see the rest of this that has been laid down even longer ago. It just turns into a giant pollution blanket that covers the entire county. There's an old Navajo legend about the end of times coming when the sky is covered in spider webs. And you can see, I don't know how the video is going to come out because the video doesn't always come out in the correct, in the highest quality, especially when I upload it to Facebook. I don't remember what I have my setting set to, if it's set to high definition or not. I can't remember. But when you set it to high definition, it takes a long time to upload it, so that's a downside to high definition. Anyway, point is I don't know if it'll come out in the video, but it looks, I wouldn't say it looks exactly like spider webs, but it looks, like reflective, reminiscent, somewhat like spider webs. Now, as an interesting aside, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to connect. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to catch this ring, but there's a ring around the sun. Okay? I'm not sure exactly what that's called in meteorological terms. It might be called a sundog. I can't swear to that because this is a colored ring. Sundog, is not colored in my experience. But I'm gonna get my car now because I look like a fruitcake out here in the parking lot doing this. So it's called a sundog in meteorological terms, and that's from the heliocentric perspective. From the geocentric flat Earth perspective, that is considered to be a reflection of the crystalline slash they don't really know for sure, but some type of crystal metallic alloy, some type of opaque metal, or some type of a crystal structure. In the geocentric slash flat Earth cosmology, the sun is inside the dome, okay? And the dome itself is opaque. You can see through it, but not like perfectly. It's not like a crystal. It's not like crystal glass. It's more like a crystal stone. So, anyway, that's pretty interesting. So the Tampa Bay chemtrail update for today, May 31st, 2019, is that chemtrails are back in force in Tampa Bay after having disappeared sporadically or disappeared largely, confirmed 3 days after the Mueller Report was released, but it could have been the day of. I didn't take time to notice if it was the day of, but I know for a fact that 3 days after the Mueller Report was released, we had our first chemtrail day in several months, say 6 to 8 months, somewhere in that range. And then after that, they were gone for 4 or 5 days. They came back for 4 or 5 days, and then they were here and gone, here and gone, here and gone. We just went through it. I don't keep an official tally, but my estimation would be that we just had a month of completely, or no, not, it's never complete because there's always one straggler out there, at some time, at some point in the day, not all day long, but at some point in the day, there's always a straggler here or there making a chemtrail here or there. But it's definitely been a month where it has not been like this, where the entire sky almost is covered. All those weird, they look like, it's like that material my mother used to use when I was a kid to sew with, to make. She didn't make quilts, I don't think. She made other little things that were poofy. Pillows, maybe? I don't think they were pillows, because I think she sewed designs into this material, so it made poofy little, like, I don't know, eggshell almost, like an eggshell type of a texture on whatever she was, and it was poofy. It was like sheets of cotton, basically, and you could stretch it out, and it would become more see-through the more you stretch it out. That's what this reminds me of. These chemtrails, when they're laid down, and they spread out, and they spread out, and they spread out, until they finally become this giant pollution blanket. It reminds me of stretched out cotton. So anyway, they're back today. I don't know what that means. Like I said, it's a tug of war between the Trump administration, who is really just the people of the country. I mean, Trump would have rallies and 20,000 people would show up consistently. Hillary couldn't get 20 people to show up to a Barnes & Noble bookstore, you know? They have to group everybody together for the photographs, and the people being in the photographs were like the media people, you know? The media people, the only reason there was 100 people at one of her meetings, as opposed to, 20, which was the real number, you know? Now, I did go to a Hillary thing in St. Petersburg, and there was a good number of people there. I don't really know how to estimate the number of people, but if I had to guess, I'd say maybe a couple thousand, maybe, you know. But that was early on. I don't really know. You know, I have no personal experience later on in the campaign. But the word is that, like, she couldn't even get 20 people to show up, so they'd have to get all those 20 people and all the reporters in a group and put them all in a little tiny group, and then take a picture to make it look like there was a lot of people there. Anyway, that's the Tampa Bay chemtrail update for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.